So now that I've had 24 hours to really think about the Mandalorian season 3 finale, I think I figured out what my issues with it were. I had a lot of fun watching it. It was a blast. It was fine. It was fine. It was fine. And that's the big one. It was fine. It was safe. It hit the beats it needed to hit. And that's it. And I understand the Mandalorian playing safe in season 1 and hell, even in season 2, because this is the first live action Star Wars series. But now that we're at season 3, it feels they could take some more chances. My other big issue is I don't feel like the characters had a resolution relationship-wise. So after the big fight, our 3 main characters of season 3, Bo, Din, and Grogu, they do not talk to each other at all. Yes, Din talks to Armorer about Grogu and adopts him, but they don't talk to each other. And what I really liked about this season was seeing the relationships build between the 3 of them. And nonverbal communication is great. There's so much an actor can do with that. But it's hard when 2/3 of your main character are wearing helmets most of the time, and your third is a puppet who does not speak. Sorry, Grogu. I just felt like Bo and Din needed to talk to each other at the end. Bo and Din share a look when they're at the Living Waters, but we don't know what that look is because, again, they're wearing their helmet. Another thing that bothered me was the tease about this finale. For instance, Din Djarin, body double and pretty much the physical actor for Din, Brendan Wayne, said that the season 3 finale might hurt too much, which really made a lot of us assume that maybe a major character was going to die or something really heartbreaking was going to happen. But no, it was happy. It was a New Hope-esque ending where all the main characters lived and the bad guy seemingly died. And yeah, it only was heartbreaking if you were like a Moff Gideon clone fan, because those guys did not make it. But going off what Brendan said, I don't know if they filmed other things, if they had alternative scenes, or if even extra scenes that made it more heartbreaking. It was a very short season finale. It was only 38 minutes long, and compare that to season 2, which was 44 minutes long. 6 minutes is a lot when it comes to a TV episode. There is so much that could be done with 6 minutes. And just for reference, the episode Gun for Hire that has Jack Black and Lizzo in it is 45 minutes long. It really feels like something was missing. I also didn't love that Din only really adopted Grogu was because of a technicality, that Grogu couldn't be an apprentice without a parent. It would have been nice if Din just adopted him because he's like, yeah, that's my son. Okay, so next is Mandalorians United. All the Mandalorians are together. It's great. So does that mean that the religious cult that Din is a part of is good? Is that what we're meant to believe? We were watching season 1 and season 2. It felt like his sect, the Children of the Watch, were a bit ominous. Maybe not technically like evil or anything, but there were some faults with the organization. But I guess it's okay. I guess what Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are saying is cult, good. You can quote them. I'm not sure how people who haven't watched the Clone Wars and Rebels are going to be invested in Mandalore. Hell, even like Din wasn't that invested until he became an apostate and had to go back to the Living Waters. He had never been to Mandalore before. If you were one of those people who hadn't seen any of the animated series, what did you think of the mission to get Mandalore back? Okay, and this is my last point that I'm actually mad about. Spies means more than 2, John. More than 2. Who was the other spy? Was it just Gideon? Is Gideon the other spy? Was the spy not good enough? Was it R5? He was an ARC. Or was the title just to make us guess? I admit to being very suspicious of the armorer, or even ex-wolves because he just seemed very angry. Was the twist that there is no twist? Overall, again, I did enjoy this episode. I like that there wasn't any surprise cameos or last-minute additions. I liked it was the Mandalorians who took back their home. They tied up loose ends at the end with Ragnar getting to complete his baptism, this time in the living water instead of the planet where all the giant animals are trying to eat him. Nevarro gets IG back. Din visits Carson, the New Republic base, and is like, contracted employee. Din, as someone who was a contracted employee for a while, the taxes are a bitch. Just want to let you know. With the ending of him working for the New Republic, I really feel like that's maybe lending itself to a possible cameo for the two of them and Ahsoka, since both Hera and Sabine work in the New Republic, and Carson works with Zeb, and Zeb is part of the Ghost crew, and it's all connected. I probably sound like such a hater right now. I love the season. This was my favorite season of The Mandalorian. I had so much fun watching it. I got to see Mandalorians fighting in jetpacks in live action. I have been waiting for this forever. I'm really thankful as a huge Clone Wars fan that we got Bo-Katan and the Mandalore art, or like a nice bow to it for Bo-Katan. But yeah, what did you think of the finale? Am I being too harsh? Do I need to ease up a bit? Or should I expect more? I feel like with Accolade and the Skeleton Crew and even Ahsoka coming up, they're going to get more weird. I feel like they're going to take more chances. Are they just playing safe again because this is the first series? Let me know in the comments. May the waffles be with you.